I guess it's a recording. Hello, it's another Blood and Clocktower. It's a mixed sweets from Helle. Pronunciation. It's a mixed sweets from Helle. Let's hope I'm good. Alright, so I'm the snake charmer. Let's have a bit of fun with that. I don't think I tell anyone I'm the snake charmer, and I do people I trust to start off with, and then we'll see what happens at the end. I don't think I would last. If I have no bluffs, I'll probably get killed before it matters, and then I'll probably have some good information. That's probably the best thing that can happen. I'll stay hidden for as long as possible, don't find the demon, and then come out my info when I'm dead. Hello.
You are the snake charmer.
Yep.
Who would you like to pick?
Matthew, please.
Yes, you pick Matthew. You are good.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
You read it, Helle?
Yep, I can see it. Are we all back in town? We have 8, 16. Yeah, I think so. So I will say welcome back in town. Or let me just double check. Yeah, I think we are all back in town. But welcome back in town, and this has been a terrible night because someone has been killed, and that was me, and I'm not happy about it. So I need you guys to figure out who the demon is. There is a demon amongst you. And I will give you 8 minutes for first day's whispering, and I will open the breakout rooms.
Alright, do we have an atheist? Hi, Michelle.
Hello, I'm an atheist, that's why I'm waving.
Yeah.
Now, are you the role the atheist or an atheist?
You know, I don't know.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
My thing says atheist. I've never played with an atheist before, so I'm not even entirely sure what this means.
Okay, well,
Kill Helle.
Okay.
Can we have a chat?
Sure, come to...
Sarn, do you want to have a chat?
we'll go to your room, Steve, just because
sure.
that's the first one I see.
Go to my room, Sarn.
Simon, as we didn't get a chance to chat last time, do you want to have a chat?
Yeah, can I gloat over the fact... oh, hang on.
Simon.
I need to gloat over the fact that my evil twin died. Yeah.
Well, come to my room and gloat.
Yeah.
Jeremy, would you like to talk?
Do you want to do a 3 for 3?
Yeah, I don't think this game's going to last very long if we've got an atheist, but we'll do it. Well, either that or if somebody's going for an atheist bluff and it's, yeah.
Yeah, we kill it tonight anyway.
That's exactly, you've now learnt your lesson about that, yes.
Yes.
Sorry, anyway, yes, we've been talking too much, yes. Oh, I've been talking too much. I'm the S's, Snake Charmer, Sailor, Seamstress.
What a coincidence. Seamstress is one of my 3 for 3s as well.
Oh, excellent.
So my 3 for 3 are Seamstress, Balloonist, and Goblin.
And you just put, interesting. You're doing a grow, putting a minion in there just to wind people up. Okay, cool. All right, cheers.
No worries, dude.
Thank you. Is there a drunk in this? There is someone who
Nick,
could puzzle
can we have
master
a
drunk.
chat?
Yes.
Yeah, sure thing. Shall we go to mine as I'm higher up?
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Anyone want to chat?
Oh, shot down.
You muted.
Shot down.
Oh, everybody's muted suddenly. I come back from a room and everybody's
Every time you come back, you can be muted.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's one of those ones.
Settings.
Well,
It's 'cause we're
that's
doing-
actually good because finally, right, that was meaning Yahoo. Always talking.
Hey Michelle, want to talk?
Every time you come back, Michelle, you'll be muted.
When you're coming together, you got settings where you enter the room or immediately muted.
How do I unset that? How do I undo
It's
that?
on you. It's
Helle needs to
Helle.
change the setting. But
That's
It's
It's
all-
because she muted us all, and she didn't
Yeah.
unmute us, so
okay.
Yeah.
she thinks that she's having trouble with us. We're unruly students.
We are unruly.
I know.
She's not wrong.
Big cheaters.
oh, did you not hear the conversation at the beginning of the game? Anybody want to start?
So
Yeah, I'll come and talk to you,
Yeah,
Robert.
room or mine then?
I'll come to your room.
go to mine.
All right.
You go to mine, no, you didn't.
Hey, Simon.
Hello.
What do you feel like doing?
Let's do 3. I mean, I don't think it's going to matter too much with the old
Are
atheist
you
thing.
inclined to believe Michelle?
Well, I don't know. But we kill her. I mean, she doesn't realise the obvious thing is to kill her today and see what happens. I mean, yeah. But anyway, I'm either the snake charmer, the sailor, the seamstress.
Okay. Seamstress, gambler, gossip.
Okay. Cheers.
All right.
I go to your room.
Excellent. Let's see there.
Why am I not going to the room?
Hey, Steve, can we talk?
Yeah, we can talk. Come to my room.
What I did realise, just to share with everyone, is pay attention to when Helle's in your room and be careful what you say when she's listening.
Oh, hi, Helle.
That implies to me that there's a... Oh, am I muted again? Yeah. That implies to me that there's a Serenovus around. And you're always a target of the Serenovus.
Not
this time.
I was waiting for you to deny it. Otherwise, I'd have been worried for your sake there.
Okay, I would just like to say I've been Serenovus. And now by the fact that I'm not died, can we put it to bed and believe I've not been?
Okay, fair enough.
Unless Helle's legal as me, in which case she'd intentionally not kill you for claiming the attack.
Yes.
Yes.
Or you are actually the Serenovus.
Yeah.
No, if anyone other than Michelle's been Serenovus, that would be really interesting. I'm not saying we necessarily need to know today, but that would rule out the possibility. Well, we know we had an evil player in the game, and that rules out the possibility of an atheist.
Brody, I need to talk to you tomorrow, Steph.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
I have heard of an evil person in play.
And
Is
guys,
that a lunatic demon, possibly?
I'll give you time for discussions, and then we can start nominating when you feel like it.
I know this sounds like weird or anything, but if you've heard of an evil player, wouldn't you hear of an evil player in an atheist game?
Yes.
So my immediate instinct is that someone's currently mad, regardless of that Helle just arbitrarily told someone that the Serenovus is in play and they're mad, regardless of the atheist being in play or not.
That matches.
My instinct is puzzle master drunk atheist, but
You know what? I actually just had this conversation with Helle. Puzzle master drunk atheist. She says there wouldn't be evils in play, but if the atheist is puzzle master drunk, we have to get it to final 2, because if we execute Helle, then
I think it happens.
Interesting.
What happens if there's a puzzle master drunk atheist? I know if it's a drunk atheist, then there isn't actually an atheist. But if there's a drunk atheist, would there still not be an evil team?
So confusing.
If there weren't an evil team and the atheist was drunk, wouldn't good immediately win? Because there was no demon.
You would think those can't go together.
Anyway, I nominate Nick.
Okay.
And so it begins.
I do think when the puzzle master dies, then the person is no longer puzzle master drunk.
I thought they stay puzzle, doesn't it say?
Yeah, they stay puzzle master
They
drunk.
stay puzzle master
Is
drunk.
drunk even if you die.
Literally, it's unless
Okay.
the puzzle master gets pit hagged away.
Yeah.
Or if the puzzle master themselves is poisoned or drunk by
Oh,
sailor.
we've got a nomination.
The easy way to solve it is just say that the puzzle master won't make an atheist drunk.
All of that is contingent on how drunk the storyteller is.
Is it possible? Like, you would think that wouldn't be possible for the storyteller to make the atheist puzzle master drunk.
I don't think there's any rule that says that that's not the case. I don't see a jinx about it. So
Yeah, I don't either, but it sounds like it shouldn't be.
Let's just read what atheist says. The storyteller can break the game rules.
Yeah.
It all depends on how
What
nice
does
Helle is
drunk
feeling.
atheist mean?
Do we have an actual nomination on the table, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought Nick was nominated.
Yeah, Stephen nominated Nick.
Why?
Stephen?
Oh, it's Nick?
It's Stephen.
Stephen? Did Stephen nominate Nick? Was that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nick was talking to everybody. Let's forget about it.
Stephen, your accusation.
He has a pronoun, and that bothers me. We should kill him.
Triangle.
How do
I
you want
hate when people have pronouns.
My pronoun is linked to Stephen's previous name.
Was that your defense?
Yes.
Okay. It requires
With an accusation such as I have a pronoun.
it requires 8 to get Nick on the chopping block.
I do think we should kill him.
I agree.
And I will start the countdown, and it requires 8 to get Nick on the chopping block.
In his 3 for 3, he claimed he was the goblin, so I say we kill him now because he hasn't used his power.
Yep.
Just in
that
case
sounds
he
like a
is.
good thing, too. He said he was the goblin, guys.
In his
Let's
3 for 3 to me, he did.
He
Yeah.
didn't claim it.
Wait a minute. Are people agreeing with Yahoo? Steven, what the hell is going on
I
here?
think we're one short. Nick, could you vote, please?
7 votes, that is not enough.
Nick was
You know what?
sitting there, wasn't he?
You know what? I'm gonna test this puzzle master theory. I claim puzzle master. I choose Michelle.
What does that mean?
I was just gonna
So the
ask
puzzle
what would
master
happen
is
if
an
someone did
outsider.
that.
If you read their role, you'll figure out what he's doing.
If he's telling the truth, yeah.
I will chat a name to you.
Thank you.
You can still break the rules.
Anyway, Helle just confirmed that there is a puzzle master.
Well, anyone can
no.
claim puzzle master and get a name like I'd play well with anything.
I don't see how that check particularly does
No.
much, because if Michelle isn't an atheist, you get wrong information anyway.
Yeah. But I wouldn't, if he's not the puzzle master, then I wouldn't send him anything. Because simulate, like in a normal game, that I'm doing something, but I don't
I'm
know
either
if it's
sending
right.
a message or pretending to send a message.
Exactly.
Who claimed
Hey,
that they were
Brody,
the...
did she send you a message?
How do you want us to do gossip?
Not yet.
Who claimed that they were the puzzle master?
Brody.
Brody. I gossiped there's an atheist in play.
I'll gossip that there's an atheist in play as well.
Yeah.
I will be more
Which one
specific and gossip that there is a sober and functioning atheist in play.
Ooh.
I'll
gossip
gossip
that
that
there's
even
an
the fan do.
I gossip that there at least one person is drunk.
Yeah. I'll copy Stephen and say that there's a sober and active atheist in play.
I will gossip that Stephen is evil. Not his character, him personally.
Well, now someone's definitely going to die.
I'm going to gossip that I am sat next to at least one drunk or poisoned player.
I'm gossip that Edgar needs to sit down.
I am sitting down. Oh, you mean in the game? Okay.
Yeah.
How would you, if you are the gossip, how would a storyteller? Yeah,
Interpret that.
Yeah, I don't
They can do
know.
what they want.
It's just an atheist game. Like, we have an atheist, and it doesn't matter.
I mean, should we just take a run at the storyteller?
7 people die tomorrow. It's
Actually-
just an atheist.
Actually, I just reconsidered it. If I'm Puzzle Master, I did get a name. But if Michelle's Puzzle Master drunk, like, there's no demon. I'd just get an arbitrary name.
Yeah.
You get a name either way,
But if we have a sailor or someone who could possibly make me drunk or poisoned, then that drunkenness falls off of Michelle, and we can more reliably take a shot at Helle tomorrow.
The other
I just need to be drunk, poisoned, or no longer the Puzzle Master.
But the other thing, Brody, is if Michelle's lying and she's not the atheist at all, then you'll get rubbish information as well.
Like that. Oh yeah, that's also true.
All right, we are at the final 15. Do we just want to go around the circle, claim our roles?
Brody is a spent puzzle master. He's a safe kill now.
Atheist works when they're dead. That's also a safe kill.
And guys, a nomination?
I nominate Michelle.
If we kill the atheist and they're sober, then we lose.
No.
No, we don't.
That's how I thought it
Nick
worked when it was still
nominates
experimental.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your
now you got
accusation?
fixed.
Michelle is claiming atheist, which means either she's the atheist and her power's already been spent, or she's lying and she needs killing.
Okay.
If executed, good win.
All I can say is that my token in the grimoire actually says atheist. Whether it may be something else, I don't know. I've never played with an atheist before, and I've never played an atheist before. And I feel like, is that really a risk we should be taking?
We also need to clarify if you are in fact an atheist in real life.
And you're not playing one.
I don't know. I'm gonna claim atheist on that too.
Okay, guys. Is there anything more to add? Otherwise, we'll start the countdown from Michelle. And it
There's-
requires 8 to get her on the chopping block.
There's absolutely no reason not to kill her.
Yeah.
I will start the countdown from Michelle.
As I've found out from
Yeah.
personal experience, claiming atheist when you're evil is such a tempting thing to do.
But it's really bad.
And if she is in fact evil, then there's like a 25% chance or something that she's the demon.
My only defense is that really I'm not good enough to do any of that.
11, that is enough. Michelle is on the chopping block.
Michelle, we believe you. Or at least I believe you.
No way out of this is what you're saying.
Are there
I don't want to be
any
first
more
to die.
nominations? I don't think you
This your
guys are
first
going
game?
to beat this.
Just
Not
to
like
hear
this.
the
Oh, I was
Just
going to
to
say,
hear
welcome to the group.
just to hear a defense, I nominate Helle.
I was just
I remember that, Elliot. So Elliot nominates me.
How do you vote for that?
Just
We
as
will
normal.
start with Elliot and then it will go around. So, Elliot, your accusation.
Look at her, she's evil.
Ooh, boo.
Okay. And for my defense, I will say, guys, I'm not evil. I wouldn't mess around with you guys. Really,
That's
really
Come on,
not.
let's go.
First would.
That's the ring
I didn't
through.
believe she was evil until she said that.
Defense is
Good
not credible.
townsfolk, good townsfolk, you are going to lose, all of you, if you vote me down.
No, my God.
It requires 12 to get me on the chopping block. I will start the countdown.
That's
11 for a tie.
Definitely don't want to tie.
Look, we have a better
Should we
chance.
just re-rack if we
The
both
big-
I
I don't think we can get it
I
now.
I know
think
Helle
so.
is not evil because they would not allow her in Essence. It's only for good people.
Here's the thing. The best
Nine.
Did you get in,
Not enough,
Edgar?
guys.
I got in as well.
I don't think that's true then, is it?
They're not very good at checking for evil.
Are there any more nominations? I'm going to close in 5.
Make me drunk, poisoned, or not, or pit hack me.
Guys,
You can't pick
the
egg
day
either.
will
It's actually-
end, and by that, Michelle has been executed and she dies, and you can all go to your rooms.
It's very sad.
Oh dear. Atheist is. Oh, I don't think I like atheist. Yeah, I think we go for. Well, I will be voting to do the atheist every single time, unless something crazy happens that shows me there's not an atheist. And the crazy thing that would happen was me successfully snake charming, which would mean I'm the demon, which would mean I would want the atheist to go through. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's an atheist game. Seems. I don't think I like. I think this is like Legion. It's. It just seems a little bit pointless. Oh well, we'll see what happens.
Would you like to gamble?
Yeah, can I choose Brody, please?
Yep. You're safe.
Thank you.
He will come back. Guys, this has been a terrible night for one of you. Because during the night you're going to learn that Steve died.
Oh, come on.
I will open the breakout rooms for you. You get 7 minutes.
Brian, can I talk to you?
Brody, you need to talk.
Yeah,
Michelle,
let's,
you want
let's
to
continue then. Shit.
Chris. I'll go to your room.
And also,
My room, Michelle?
can we get Steven on this too?
Chris.
Chris, okay.
Where's this
Uh,
Brody?
Yes, Steve can
That's
come.
my room.
Steve, some points they have. Someone tell him I
Brian,
want
can we
to
go to your room?
Robert, was you looking for me, was it?
It was Soren.
Oh, sorry.
Your room's fine.
Bro, do you want to chat?
Yeah, sure.
Which room am I talking to?
I don't know. My room, bro.
Yeah,
Soren, your room.
Oh, okay. Nick, do you fancy a chat?
This
Right,
fancy.
that's fine.
Yeah. You're closer to the top.
So is Brody Edgar Steve an axis of evil? I definitely thought their room was interesting.
Helle's gone straight there.
And if we assume Michelle's full, I mean, a puzzle master picking an atheist seems absolutely pointless in every sense, and in some ways detrimental to the drunk puzzle master. So you go and you take the atheist win out of play, or you can always threaten or say, well, what if I'm drunk?
If the
I definitely
atheist
object to killing the puzzle master.
if the atheist was puzzle master drunk, then the storyteller wouldn't be able to give dodgy info. Although, mind you, the storyteller could then
They can only break
make
the rules from the atheist ability. I do like your way of thinking. I'm not sure if Helle will read it the same way.
and I don't, because if the atheist is in play, then that will act before everything else, and she can just do what she wants.
And I'll
If the
be.
atheist, yeah, if the atheist was in play. The other thing is, it's only yeah. If you guess once, if you one player is drunk, even if you die, you guess who it is. Okay, so you're only guessing who it is.
Yeah, and I will say I'm the gossip.
Okay. Have you? So, what did you do yesterday?
I did the same as Steven.
Sorry.
Want to talk?
Matthew, do you want to talk?
Yeah.
Was that? Did you want to talk to me?
Yeah,
Sorry.
we can talk some.
Oh, that was a no then. That wasn't. You didn't say my name, did you? Then.
Simon, you want to talk?
Oh, thank you. So no, did you say it the first time?
Just asked if anyone wanted.
Oh, anyone. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'll let you off. Sorry, you're being polite, offering it to anyone. I will come to your room because you're so polite. Whoa! I didn't go to the right room.
Yeah.
That's better. Sorry.
Hey.
Hello.
So, how do you want to do this?
3 for 3.
Yeah.
Cool.
3 for 3. I'm either flower girl, gambler, or monk.
And I'm either snake charmer, sailor, or seamstress.
Snake charmer, sailor.
Seamstress. I think it's an atheist game.
Yeah. At the moment, I don't see why. We shouldn't have that. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically, unless I see some glaring reason, somebody comes up with some really obvious reason why they think it's not, I will be nominating Helle, or if somebody else nominates Helle, I'll be voting on it.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, cheers.
Yes.
He's still muted. I can't hear you.
Sorry. I was on the degree and I wasn't on the.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm letting you just.
Okay.
We should have talked some more, Simon.
Yeah, we should have. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I keep getting unmuted when I come back in.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Helle in a room real quick, so I could just clarify my role.
Hey, sorry, I want to chat.
Yeah, we can have a chat.
Your room or mine?
To your room.
Okay. Simon, you can come too.
Oh,
if you want.
are you happy me going, Soren? He's left. I'll talk to Chris if Chris doesn't mind.
Sure, Simon. My room at the top.
Yep. Cheers.
What do you want to do, Simon? 1, 2, or 3?
2, 3, 2. Let's do 2.
Mutant or snake charmer?
Snake charmer or sailor?
Okay, if you want a sailor, I don't mind being picked.
Oh, because you might be the mutant, you're saying. Okay. All right.
Or it might be something else that doesn't mind being drunk.
Okay. My thoughts are, originally I was thinking it's definitely an atheist game. Sorry, it's definitely a proper atheist game. And I didn't see any reason not to just nominate Helle today. I haven't heard anything. The only thing that's just put me off is that Brody said he wanted to talk to Helle in her room about his role. I kind of think if you're good, everyone knows he's the puzzle master. Why do you need to go to talk to Helle in secret about it? That's the only thing that's now putting me off.
Yeah, that is putting a niggle. Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens, but I do believe that I'm willing to believe it's an atheist game.
Yeah, I think unless I see some really hard evidence to the contrary, I'm willing to vote for it because I think it's just going. Otherwise, we're just going to be going around the houses for hours until it gets down to a stupid number.
You know what? I'm going to change my hard claim.
Okay.
Hard claim to 2. That's why I'm claiming mutant snake charmer.
What did you say you were?
I'm the goon.
You're the goon. Okay.
Because basically, it's a good test of an atheist. Because basically, if Helle breaks the rules and makes me evil, because if it's an atheist game, the only way I can turn evil is if Helle breaks the rules. But if I am the only evil, if Helle dies, I'm the only person that wins.
Oh, that's cool. Do you know what? I will then I will then say that I am the snake charmer, and I will snake charm you tonight.
Yep, that's fine.
And I've also snake charmed Brody, so he can't be the demon. And I've snake charmed Matthew, so he can't be the demon.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Cheers.
Okay, Helle confused me even more.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no time to talk. Everybody's coming back.
I don't get quite why you did what you did.
I want to talk to Chris.
I'll explain the method to my madness in about a moment, because I just clarified, because the way Helle is doing it, if the atheist is puzzle drunk, there would be evils.
Yeah. Because if the atheist is either drunk or puzzle drunk, then there will be evil players.
Okay.
And
So
I
just to say the opposite yesterday.
But I just clarified with the rules.
I assumed otherwise, but I could probably just misinterpreted Helle.
And that was the puzzle master drunk that I forgot wrong, but that is the way it is. Guys, you can discuss amongst you and
You've got information then, Brody.
Alright, so I put in information on the puzzle master. If I made Michelle drunk, I chose her and I got a name. And if she's the one I made drunk, then that name I got is the demon.
Yep.
So I'm also stale or drunk right now. So that
what
would
was the
also
name?
The name was Chris.
I've hard claimed to a couple of people. I've got 3 people now, so yeah, I don't mind dying.
I nominate Chris then.
Nick.
Whoa.
Nick nominates Chris. Nick, your accusation?
He was pinged by Puzzle Master as potentially the demon, and Chris has just said he's happy to be killed. So
When did Ken die?
When did Ken die?
Yeah. I don't think it's.
Oh, he didn't. It was when I needed to click on Nick.
I thought there was more proof of. Yeah.
Wow. That's
We're nominated together next, aren't we?
And I can say Stephen is on his way back. He lost his internet connection, but he regained it, so he should be back shortly. So we can wait for him for the voting here.
No,
Chris also needs his defense.
I will gossip that I'm in my seat.
Somebody's there.
Yeah, you're only
I
received except for Stephen.
I will gossip that there is a double claim.
I will gossip that I am the atheist.
I gossip Helle killed me on purpose.
Also, Helle killed me because I first suggested the atheist puzzle drink theory and she's annoyed at me.
I will gossip that 4 of the above gossips are true.
All 4.
That's really Inception-like.
I'll gossip that all the gossips except for Elliot's are true.
Are you taking notes, Heather?
Technically, Helle only took notes of one gossip. So.
Always, if
I know,
I
but
die,
I
That's
gossip,
why-
you need to take note of
that's
all
why
of
I
them now.
did that one. One of these days when I do it, I will be the gossip.
She's pretending to drag all of them down.
if I'm in doubt of what the gossip have gossip during the day, I will always visit them at night and get clarification of what they gossip.
Yeah. And what I would say then is that if Elliot can't say what all the other people gossiped, then it's his tough.
Exactly.
Yeah, you should be able to tell me yourself what you have gossiped. Okay, I don't know when he's going to be back, so I think we are going to start. You can get your defense, Chris.
Yep. As I say, I'm fine with that. I am not a demon. I'm not evil. I hard claim to 3 people now. I have lied to a couple of people about my role. That's not the Clocktower.
Show your vote. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I do not. Right. I do not need to do that. Thank you.
Okay.
Unless you're evil, in which case you need to vote.
It requires 7 to get Chris on the topic block. I will start the vote for Chris.
You're at 9. Clicking raised hand is too much effort.
What the demon would say.
It gives more information for things like Flower Girl and things like that if you got split as well.
Then we've got time for a rewrite if we nominate Helle.
Or 8. That is enough.
Can we nominate Will?
Did you say 8?
That's 9.
The 9. Oh, the 9.
You're trying to break the game
Yeah.
Entire time, Helle.
9.
It's a Legion game.
Oh, don't say that.
Simon nominates Helle.
Simon nominates Helle. Simon, state your accusation.
I was happy to let Chris go on the block, but to be honest, I'd rather kill Helle. I've not seen anything yet to make me think it's not an atheist game with no actual demon, and so I figured it'd just be easier to end it now rather than drag it out for another hour or so.
Agreed.
I'm believing Michelle being the atheist of him.
Thank you.
The only reason not to kill Helle right now would be if I'm still making Michelle drunk. But the way Helle's doing it, if you get rid of me, then that also does it. So I think if you kill Chris now, then me next, then no matter what, we're free to take a shot at Helle.
Just
Okay, guys, I think it's time for me to get my defense. And town folks, dear town folks, if you do not want to lose the game, then you should not vote for me. Okay? Find the demon that killed me. I didn't kill myself, I promise. It requires 9 for a tie and 10 for getting me on the chopping block. So I will start the countdown for me.
I'm just evil.
I think it's worth waiting.
I should vote for it, definitely.
The only reason I'm not voting is because I
Dumpy's hanging from it.
is if I made Michelle drunk.
Steve is back.
Oh my god, that's the worst possible time.
We don't want to tie.
Okay, we have 5 plus 2, that's 7. That is not enough. So Chris is still on the block.
That's fine.
Are there any more nominations? I will give you 5.
I nominate myself.
Stephen nominates himself. Stephen, your accusation and defense, please.
I asked the monk to protect me so that I could get myself killed. So now I'm getting myself killed. Please kill me.
Why do you want to get killed?
Please, for the love of God, kill me.
Okay. Are there anything more you want to ask, Stephen?
Wait,
Nobody votes for me.
is this Minion Panic?
Wait for it.
The goblin.
Stephen, you forgot to say I'm a goblin.
Yeah.
I'm not the goblin.
Steve misery loves something.
Okay, I will start the countdown for Stephen. And it requires 10 to get Stephen on the chopping block. 9
I will say,
a tie.
in my in the plus voting, I did have a plan, but I forgot what my plan was, so this is plan B.
But this is actually plan D. Just skipping a few plans.
Well, I had to run around and get the internet restarted. It confused me.
Yeah, I just don't get what's going on here.
I wanna
I'd be
die.
happy to if you gave me a clue.
That's
Well,
2, that's not enough.
Elliot, when Steven is doing stuff, don't question it, don't think about it.
Second call for nominations.
When
give you
Steven
5
does
again.
something, it's beyond human comprehension.
come on, there's plenty of logic behind what Stephen does.
And by this, Chris has been executed. And he dies. Guys, you can all go to your rooms. And you have to pick your own room, because you aren't assigned anymore to each of your rooms.
Right. Well, that was the one chance of it not being a atheist game, because if Brody was a minion, he would want the vote on the atheist to go through. Stephen's just being Stephen. Oh, snake charm Stephen. I suppose you should never 100%, never 100%. Oh, God. Sound like an idiot saying that. But let's snake charm Stephen and see what happens. Hello, please could I do Stephen?
Stephen?
Yep.
Yes, you are perfectly fine.
Thank you.
Guys, I will say welcome back to town. And yet again, something terrible has happened during the night. Simon, he was killed. And I will give you 6 minutes for whispering.
Steve, can I talk to you?
What, me?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
No.
I come to you, Steve.
Okay.
Hello, what was the terrible thing that happened in the night?
Simon died.
Ken, can I talk to you, please?
Yeah, I wanted to tell you.
Yep, do you want to come to mine, Ken?
Yeah, I'll go here.
I'll speak to you next time.
I thought we were gonna talk, Nick.
Hey, Brody, let's talk.
Right. I will come to me. I can't hear.
My room, Robert.
Elliot, want to talk to me? Well,
Okay.
Michelle, your room or mine?
Your room's fine.
All right.
I'll just sit here and wait for the town to kill me.
He's just gonna do that.
Matthew, you want to talk?
Yeah.
Dad, you want to talk?
Sure.
I'll come to you.
I'm going to mine.
Okay.
Oh, Grow. Looks like
Yeah.
we're left. I will come to your room.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Right. I think I'm just going to come out and say it because it does. I think it's an atheist game with it.
Yes.
I was Snake Charmer. Night 1, I checked Matthew because I was didn't want to choose people who might be because Matthew's been the demon a couple of times recently, so I hoped it wouldn't be him. Night 2, Night 0, I checked Matthew. Night 1, I checked Brody, just in case he was doing something crazy. And last night, I checked Stephen. Nothing happened.
And then you died.
And then I died.
Yeah, I'm the flower girl. I get really useless info because everyone votes.
Oh. Are you getting a yes? Is it? Yeah.
I'm just getting yeses. It's not very interesting. I think if there is, I also think it's an atheist game. But if it isn't, there's like I have 9 possible demons or something like that, including myself.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, either people need to come out with information to say, look, it's not, or because I don't really don't see the point of just carrying on until we get to like a final 3 and then taking the risk on it, sort of thing.
Exactly. I'm also all for just like trying to kill him and then see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I understand yesterday with Brody's info on Chris why we killed Chris just in case. But I think now, unless something crazy comes out, it's kill Helle.
Yes.
Cool. Cheers.
Okay.
Welcome back, y'all.
Hi, Elliot. Do you want to come to my room, dude?
Grow, want to have a chat in my room?
Yes.
I'll see you in mine, Elliot.
All right, excellent.
You're muted at the moment.
Oh, that's the best thing for Elliot.
Simon, did we think Helle killed you because you put her up yesterday, or is that just...
I don't know. What do you think? She's just being spiteful?
I don't know.
If there is a demon, and if the demon knew my role, I don't think I would be a good kill.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh. Robert, you're muted.
Ken, would you like to?
Yeah, I'll come and talk to the dead person.
Yeah, I can't let you.
I'll go to you, Robert.
All right, cheers.
Okay.
I've had this chat with two people are thinking about what if Michelle is a marionette? Because
that's true.
Because I've heard someone claim they've been pit hagged. I see they have actually been pit hagged, or it's Helle's trying to make it look like there's an evil team. I don't know.
Okay. Now, that's something I should have thought of earlier, actually, then.
No, it only occurred to me during that night, folks. I thought there is a marionette that is entirely possible.
I looked at it at the start, right at the very beginning, and I completely forgot about it. No, do you want to say anything about your role?
I was the grandmother.
Okay. Who was your grandchild?
Brody was, so I believed him.
Okay. I was the snake charmer.
Okay.
Which is why I'm really annoyed, because I could have checked Ken and Ned if I'd actually thought about it a bit more carefully. So night 0, I checked Matthew. Night 1, I checked Brody. Night 2, I checked Stephen. And then I died. And I died last night.
I've heard a dream has seen lunatic bigger monster than Ned, so I think we kill him either way.
God.
Can't be noisy with 15 kills.
Yeah.
Before everybody starts accusing everybody and nominating, have to give information, but let's Helle do the talking. Maybe we can start after Helle gives the approval to talk.
All right, I nominate
Welcome
Edgar.
back to town, and you can of course discuss among each other, and you can nominate when you feel like it.
I have some pertinent information. I got pit hacked last night.
Interesting. Into what?
You pit hacked from?
I don't know if just give that information too much. Okay, I got pit hacked into the poppy grower. That I can tell.
Pit hacked into the puppy grower?
Yeah.
Why in the heck would an evil player want to do that?
Because they know it's not a play if they're evil.
Also, it has no effect.
Oh, it doesn't have any effect? Oh, okay.
Well, it won't have any effect if it's already in the game. The only effect is that when that poppy grower dies, the evil team will be told about themselves again.
Yeah, I think I have a good nomination for today.
I'm going to come out and say that I was the game. That's why I didn't mind dying, because I believe it is an atheist game, and as in an atheist game, if I'm the goon, then there's no way basically I can turn evil unless Helle breaks the rules, in which case I would be the only evil. In which case, if Helle gets executed, I would be the only person.
I presume with the atheist it says no evil characters. Does that mean they can't add evil characters?
No. No, in fact, I would expect Helle to turn Chris A evil so that he could lose by himself. That would be awesome.
Well, the character could be a minion, but if it's a townsfolk originally, they'd still be good.
Yeah.
I nominate Edgar.
Of course, really.
Okay.
I do have a thought
Steven?
after this.
nominate
better one.
Edgar. State your accusation.
Yeah, he's a puppy grower. He talks too much. Not a big loss.
Edgar, your defense.
Can I have a lawyer please against Steven? Because I need to get you to dissect his accusation. I'm good. Basically, I'm now the puppy grower. I'm not the character that was before, right? I don't have the ability.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, basically, I was kind of like a good character. So yeah, don't kill me. My powers don't do anything, but I'm still on the good team, so they're better killed out there.
Can everyone make sure they're seated so we can get votes on Edgar?
Everybody
Robert
except Steven
needs-
gets seated.
And it requires 6 to get Edgar on the chopping block. I will start the voting for Edgar.
I'll vote for you, Stephen.
Now I can't vote.
You just to tell the truth.
My neighbours are evil. Right.
Hey, Michelle, that was a good vote.
Michelle,
That
did you
was an accident. Sorry.
Was it an
I've
accident,
done it.
Michelle?
What? Sorry?
Was it an accident? Did you meet to
That
vote?
was an accidental ghost vote. Yes. Sorry.
Guys, would you mind if she keeps her vote?
Let her keep it.
Oh, thank you.
I would like to nominate
got
Ned, please.
I do have a fault in front of me.
Who was nominating? That was Robert.
Yep.
Robert, yeah.
Nominates Ned.
Yep.
State your accusation.
I'm the dreamer. I dreamed him as either the lunatic or the bigamortis. And the way this could work, and Michelle still be telling the truth as far as she knows it, is that she could be the marionette for Ned. So I think, it's worth going after a potential demon.
Yep.
Ned, your defense.
My defense is you're right, but I do believe I'm a lunatic because last night my kill did not go through, it went to somebody else. So unless Robert or Mayor, which is not on the script, that doesn't make any sense.
Ed, you're awful.
What?
You lied to me. I told you I was something and you...
That is not awful.
You didn't ask this time. You just assumed.
Elliot, do you have some partner information for
Some
this?
personal information, that's the third pretty hard claim of an outsider we had. I've not looked at what can I recount. But...
Pertinent information on that. I have had a hard claim from somebody which would explain extra outsiders.
If it's an atheist, then it gives great. If it's an atheist game, then the outsider count could be just completely garbage anyway.
Be whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, it is time for the voting for Ned. It requires 6 to get him on the chopping block. I will start the vote for Ned.
I mean, it can't be a rigor mortis game if we believe the 2 outsiders you came out. I suppose balloonists would take you back to 2, yeah.
Yeah, we could have 1, 2, 3, or 4 with the rolls in this. Or more with,
That is enough. Ned is on the chopping block.
Aside from Brody and Chris, who are the outsiders?
I've not heard them.
If Ned's the lunatic.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's right.
Okay. Are there any more nominations?
I still think we should try to get Helle.
I'm
I
fine
can't
with that.
nominate them.
I think we should kill off your
As I say,
neighbors first.
you
Michelle,
said you're
just
killing
make
So,
sure you're not the
from the
lunatic.
hard, from the
Who
hard
was it?
claim of the balloonist, Ned is a good kill.
It could be Helle trying to stop my ability because I wake
That's
up
the
every
best.
night.
Ned's the demon, Michelle is the marionette, and
And
she
by
was told
this,
she was the atheist.
the day has ended. Ned has been executed. And guys, I will still send you to your rooms. Off you go.
I thought.
We
You
enjoyed
will
that
get my
too
roll
much.
tomorrow.
So that pretty much guarantees. Oh. So that pretty much guarantees atheist, I think. I've forgotten about the marionette possibility. I mean, yeah, people could be lying. I think at this point, I don't know. I don't think the nights need to be as long as they are. I think Helle's bluffing the length of the nights. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
And I will say, welcome back to town. And it has been a terrible night for one of you. Robert didn't make it through the night. I will give you 6 minutes for whispering.
Robert, do you want to talk?
Sure.
Simon, do you want to talk?
Edgar, yeah.
Nick, do you want to talk?
Yes, shall we go to mine?
I'm all the way to on the bottom.
Okay.
I missed what happened there. Sorry, my internet.
Robert died.
Robert.
Simon.
Hello. How's it going?
Confusing. Okay, so I got pit tagged. I didn't tell any. I did tell a few people what I was at a certain point. But I didn't tell anybody because I wanted to talk to you first because you were picked before I got pit tagged. Because I am the sailor, or was the sailor. So
Okay.
The first person that I picked was Steven. Then I picked Brody because he asked me to. Because he said, you want to be drunk? Then I picked you. And then afterwards, Helle came to me and said, you're pit hack.
So hang on, does the sailor at night the first night? So the first night you picked Steven. Then you picked Brody.
Yeah. And
then you picked me. Okay, cool. So
I hope I don't have anything to do with you then.
I don't think you do. I think it's an atheist. I think we've kind of eliminated all the possibilities now. I believe it. So I was the snake charmer. The first night I did Matthew and was fine. The second night I did Brody and was fine. The third night, just before I died, I did do Stephen. So theoretically, Stephen, if I was drunk, theoretically Stephen could be the demon, but I don't think so. I don't think there's any way he could be.
I activated just before you, so.
Yes, yeah. But the thing is, if Stephen is the demon, why is he trying to get himself killed? And also, how can we explain Michelle?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to give this information today, but I want to talk to you first about it. So.
Okay, cool. Cheers.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Ken, do you want to have a quick chat?
Yep.
If we had mine again?
Yeah, do you want to chat?
All right.
Edgar?
Yeah.
Talk with
anyone
who wants to.
I will go to.
I'll chat with you,
All right, excellent.
I don't know how
We'll
I could
go to your room then.
but yeah. Ivan? Yeah.
Sorry? That's Chris going. He's at my room.
I've just gotten more info that make it seem like it is an atheist game.
Oh, what have you heard?
You get a node last night then? Did you get a no last night? Oh, sure.
I still got a yes.
I shouldn't say out that sort of. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I still get yeses.
Have you narrowed it down, or is it still?
Yeah, it's either Steven, me, Robert, Ken, Nick, or Brody, which is not that much narrowed down.
The only thing I will say is that I found out. Did I tell you what I was? I did, didn't I? Yeah. So the night that I snake charmed Stephen, I may have been drunk. That's the only thing I found out.
Okay. Because I will say that I've heard from balloonist that, when they were supposed to learn the last name, that should be the demon because all their other names are dead, they all of a sudden got pit hacked.
Yeah.
So that seems very atheistic.
So if it's an atheist game, who? I mean, the storyteller would just say anybody for all four.
Yeah. The storyteller would just make everything up totally. I mean, they want to try and make it believable to make it not look like an atheist game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the only claim that we have of any sort of minion is Edgar saying he was pit hagged, right?
Yeah. And now you're saying that the person who was the balloonist has said they've been pit hagged.
Yeah, but I've also seen a game with an atheist where the storyteller was pit hagging.
Yeah.
People.
Right. So
I think they would. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm to believe this really is an atheist game.
Yeah.
I think it kind of is. Elliot, do you have anything useful to say?
You're muted.
Yeah. The one thing I think we should do before we kill Helle is make sure we kill Ken just to rule out the other marionette option, because I don't see why not. We got no need to rush killing Helle.
Beauty sleep. I can go to bed earlier.
We can kill you and you can use your dead vote, and then we can go carry on.
I'm already dead.
Use your dead. Same thing then.
Yeah, you got to see these things out, haven't you?
It's 2022. Nobody uses a beauty sleep anymore. Come on.
The other thing is, do we at some point go around in a circle and all say our role then? Before we do Helle. I'm not saying today, but at some point.
We should do
I'm
something else.
I'm gonna say what I was before. I was gonna wait for one night to see what happens. So
I think we should take out Ken before going after the storyteller.
I agree.
Yep, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And
It completely rules out the marionette possibility.
Yep.
I will say welcome back to town. Oh, we need one more.
Could you evil create an atheist?
And welcome back to town. You guys, you can discuss amongst each other and start nominating when you feel like it.
I can tell you what I was before. I was the sailor. So my first pick, because I wake up at the first night, was Steven. Then it was Brody because he asked me to. And then just before Simon died, I picked Simon.
And that was the same night he was pit hagged.
I'm beginning to think it's an atheist game, just because there's a few too many coincidences happening. So I was the balloonist. And I have seen Ned, Chris, and Robert. And last night, I was suddenly pit hagged just before I get the final name I needed to be able to fix the puzzle.
If Chris was a goon and I'm the lunatic, that's two outsiders, which doesn't work.
Well, Master's an outsider.
Any number.
Well, no, I mean, the balloonist would just get one name as an outsider, and that's two, right?
Okay, that's fine.
What were you pit hagged into, Nick?
Doesn't look okay at the moment, and I'm fine with that. I kind of, yep, that's fine.
Yeah, we may well have a mutant here, so don't push him too much.
Basically, the
You know what? I think he might have been
does
turned
not
into.
give us any new information, so it's not worth knowing.
I think he was turned into a snake charmer, and that's why he's not saying. But that doesn't matter.
It is worth knowing, Nick.
Well, I mean,
I'm
counts
someone
for
else who is the snake charmer, so it
that
must be
doesn't work either.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still think Ken's the play.
Could you
I
snake
nominate
charm the
Brody.
storyteller?
Steven,
By the way,
nominates
I can tell you,
Brody?
that I've heard of a snake charmer.
Your accusation, Steven?
Yep, I think Brody is the demon, or there's no evil.
Brody, your defense?
My defense is the way I think I've worked it out. Had I made Michelle the puzzle master drunk, then I would have chosen her and gotten the demon. I got Chris. The game still continues. So she's either in my mind, she's either the atheist or the marionette who just thinks they're the atheist. So it would only be Ken at that point. and if we execute Ken and the game continues, we have an atheist game.
There's a lot that's happened that makes me think atheist as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Brody was seen by a grandmother too.
That too.
Okay.
Ooh,
It
okay.
requires 5 to get Brody on the chopping block. I will start voting for Brody.
Going after Brody, not great. I'd rather go for Helle or Ken.
Well, Ken first.
If
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
no
we'll roll out the
different
marionette play, I think,
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust
That is
Steven
not enough.
completely. So
I nominate Ken.
Okay, Brody nominates Ken.
I'm
Your
making worry about
accusation.
Solon because Solon said he just.
Michelle is
but
Michelle is either Ken's marionette or it's an atheist game. It's kind of binary at this point.
Yeah.
Alright,
Your
Ken's turn.
defense camp.
I'll come out with it. I am I'm the empath. I got a 1 night 1. I got a 1 night 2 after Michelle died. I got a 0 then following night. I got a 1 and then I got a 2. So I think I've been poisoned the last 2 or 3 nights. And so that would put Nick.
That very easily sounds like it could be atheist nonsense too.
Yeah.
if it's atheist nonsense, then
It requires 5 to get Ken on the chopping block. I will start voting for Ken.
I would say safest is to kill Ken, then kill Helle.
I agree.
I never vote for new players.
By the way, I thought Helle was innocent, but I still think Helle.
No.
Robert!
What?
Well, voting for Helle doesn't use ghost vote, so.
Is it not?
7. That is enough to get Ken on the chopping block. And Robert, you used your dead vote, and you are experienced, so you're not going to get it back.
No, I know. I voted on it.
Yeah. Okay, are there any more nominations?
I'll nominate Nick. Then.
Ooh.
Ken nominates Nick.
I just think with my empath numbers, unless I wasn't poisoned, every number Nick bar 1 night has come up as I've gotten a 1, a 1, 0, 1, 2. So I think
So
Nick
2 earlier.
No, I've
No,
I've written down. I got a
2 was the last one.
The 2 was the last one. There wasn't.
I got 2 with Elliot, and I got.
Ken, do you think it's an atheist game?
I'm not experienced enough to understand if it's an atheist game or not. I don't know.
Okay.
It's the first time if there is an atheist in it, I'm not sure.
And Nick, you get your defense.
It's quite clear we're either an atheist or Ken's evil at this point. I'm not the best kill at this stage.
Okay. It requires. We had 6 on Ken, right?
I
Then
thought it was
was
7.
Was it 7? Then it requires. Let's just check. Yeah, it was 7. So it requires 8 to get Nick on the chopping block. I'll start the voting for Nick.
At least get it to 7.
I don't think I'll get it. So. Elliot.
I've just thought of another world view.
3 votes. That is not enough. Are there any more nominations?
It's not a nomination, but I've just had another thought of a world view. Michelle, if Michelle was, say, a minion, and we have a vigor mortis.
But Michelle came out as atheist right from the get-go before anyone talked to
And
her.
it does atheist works at dead or not.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I mean. If Michelle was
yeah.
a minion and we had a vigor mortis, it is possible Ken could be poisoned.
Well,
I'm still leaning.
No,
I'm
because
just putting it out there, but actually that is still possible.
No,
If there's a bigger
No,
monster,
because
she would have to be killed at night.
The only
bigger
warden.
monster
Ah,
has to
yeah,
kill.
okay, yeah, sorry, I'd forgotten we executed.
An outside number doesn't add up with that
Are
either.
there any more
Yeah.
nominations?
The
Sorry,
only
I'd forgotten
one
when
which
Mitch was killed. So
On
yeah,
countdown from 5?
The only
okay.
world in which I'd see Michelle as a minion was if we had the poppy grower and it was the evil team trying to coordinate, but we obviously don't.
Time is
I
up.
think I'm dead.
The day is ended, and Ken is executed, but he does not die. Go to your
What?
prayer rooms.
Son of a bitch.
Wait.
What?
You know what? I did see that coming.
Ow.
Leech.
What the hell is happening here?
Right, so what the blooming heck happened there then? Oop. Grandma, the pixie, balloonist, dreamer, snake charmer, empath, sailor. You can't die. No, he said he's not. Flower girl, gambler, and monk, safe from him tonight. Seamstress, gossip, raven keeper, poppy grower, atheist, puzzle master, lunatic, mutant, snitch, goon, Serenovus, pit hag. Oh, is she trying to make it look like a leech? Oh, God. If this is a leech game, this is gonna suck balls.
And I will say welcome back to town. And yet again, someone didn't make it through the night. And this time it was Brody that didn't make it. I will give you 6 minutes for whispering.
We've ruled out the possibility that I was picked by the leech.
I think Soren's a good.
I think Soren's a good one.
For being
Oh, do you want to share?
Because I dreamed him as monk, or pit hag, and he said he protected me the night I didn't die. So he could be drunk, or he could be the pit hag.
Do you not think it could just be the atheist?
I'm thinking it could be that as well.
Ken, guys, Ken, can you just confirm your role again for me?
Empath.
Why would Ken not have died last
Ken
night?
went like this when he didn't die.
One role in this spin that will prevent you dying, and that's the sailor.
No, it's the leech.
Either Ken's the leech, which can only be killed if someone else is,
I've got information I need to share.
or Helle just said.
Yeah,
I
I need to share this information because I think it's going to be important. I was the gambler. I was pit hagged last night into the pixie and told I saw an empath, which would mean there would have to be an empath in play or Helle's lying to me.
Who have you gambled, Elliot? All right, without
I
revealing
gambled
roles.
Myself one night, then I gambled Matthew as the gossip. I gambled Edgar as poppy grower. I gambled Ned as lunatic. So
When
just
did
for
you
your
gamble
info,
Edgar as poppy grower? Because he only came out yesterday, didn't he?
After he came out the day before, and I then the day he came out,
Okay.
I gambled that. I've basically been gambling things which were reasonably well known because assuming it was a atheist game, I was trying to find someone who was.
You could be the leech.
Someone lying because I could identify one evil person. Place, but...
Michelle, would you like to talk?
Me.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yours or mine?
Mine.
All right.
Hey, Grow, you want to talk?
Grow or Brody?
Yes.
Simon, do you want to have chat in your room?
Yeah.
Rabbit, should we go to your room?
I could join that on you two.
Was that Stephen?
I'm okay to join you two, Brody, Simon.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I don't see.
Alright. So Ken's either the leech or Helle just showed her hand.
Yeah. I guess Robert was saying Ken was a bit like at doing that sort of thing. Which might mean that I don't know. Ken is the leech, but I'm not sure.
I think that's just a way for Helle to. We can't rule out the marionette thing if both neighbours are dead. So I think that's a way of protecting that theory.
Okay. Right. So
I did notice that reaction, and it could either be like Ken's like, wait, what? Or like you're just like, or he could just be like, yeah, I'm the leech now, have fun.
Yeah.
But I don't want to meta too much. I'd rather think about like get the game state.
Yeah. So if we think he is the I'll tell you my info first because I'm the snake charmer. First night I did Matthew and didn't change. Second night I did you, and third night I did Stephen. However, Edgar had made me say the drunk that night.
I think we can more or less completely rule out Stephen.
Yeah. As
a demon, regardless.
I think so. Yeah, because it's got to be Ken or Ned for the atheist,
isn't it, basically?
Like, I don't know what the hell Stephen's doing. Like,
Stephen's doing Stephen plays.
Yeah, but even more Stephen than normal.
Yeah, like is he evil or is he just taking the piss?
Yeah. I don't know.
I didn't want to chat to Michelle, so maybe that's an evil player talking. But
yeah. So if we think it's Ken, then there has to be the live person who's getting drunk info. Nick has been getting dodgy info because he's got two.
Owen was a monk who protected someone who died.
So nobody has died to any of Matthew's gossips yet, as far as I'm aware.
He hasn't
only gossiped a couple of days ago, hasn't he? He's not done many gossip.
No,
he hasn't gossiped in a while, and I truthfully don't remember what his gossips were. I think
we should ask Ned who he chose to kill, because he said one day who he chose wasn't who actually died. So maybe he chose a demon or an evil player.
I think he chose Robert. He said he chose Robert the day that. Who was it? Was it me that died? Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, he did.
I forget if it was Robert or Soren.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So maybe he wouldn't want to kill Soren because obviously he's a leech host. So maybe we kill Soren.
Maybe. There's really a case for anything going on.
But so Soren's been. It has to be a leech. If it's a demon, that's the only thing it can be.
Yeah.
So Nick has definitely been getting wrong information. Soren, we think, has been, if you tell the truth, has been getting wrong information.
Obviously,
Puzzle Master. Somebody could be Puzzle Master.
Puzzle Master and leech poison. So.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Which has been Chris would have to be minion.
A minion.
The way I'm looking at it, and Robert
Michelle can't be.
Robert would have to be a townsfolk.
Okay, so I'm just going to throw a couple things out here. One, I don't think there's any reason to kill Helle until we're down to the final three. If we do decide to kill Helle, which I think is very likely, and what I'd like to say is that if there is a leech and a puzzle master, then two people would be drunk. It seems to me that Matthew's role did not function, and because I was the poppy grower, but the evil team did not think there was a poppy grower. The poppy grower, or the pit hag someone into the poppy grower. Possibly I was one of those drunks, so maybe we should kill me and Matthew as our next two kills.
Wait.
Trunks.
You would still be the poppy grower.
Yeah.
But if I was the leech host,
you'd still be the poppy grower.
No, you'd still be the poppy grower.
Yeah, but I was pit egged into the snitch, and then somebody else was pit egged into the poppy grower. If I was the leech host,
Stephen, if you look at the night or the poisoning, doesn't that happen after the minion bluff?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, just to say, should I gossip at all just to see if I can find something out?
Yeah, why don't you gossip that you're the gossip?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think
I'll do that. Actually, I'll gossip. I'm the gossip.
we need to find out if who's.
That shortens our
And Helle will just kill an extra person.
number of nights.
Yeah,
But we
that's
need
it.
to find out who's
I
drunk.
got that Helle is evil.
Just trying to fill in some blanks then. Simon, what was your role before you died?
I was the snake charmer. First night I did Matthew. Second night I did Brody. Third night I did Stephen, but I was sailor drunk. But I don't think it makes any difference.
Yeah. And Robert, what were you?
Dreamer.
Dreamer.
I think Soren's the play, honestly, but for a reason I stated before.
I nominate Soren.
You muted, Helle.
Yeah.
All right. Nick
Most everyone you
nominates
can hit
Søren.
Hello, and that'll undo
I
it.
accusation? Robert's accusation, so I cede the floor to Robert.
As I said earlier in town, maybe not everyone was there. I dreamt Soren on night 2, saw him as either the monk or the pit hag. He claimed monk. He also claimed to have protected me the night I died in the night. So that indicates his role may have malfunctioned at that point, which might make him a leech host, or he could be the pit hag that I saw him as. Either way, it's not bad.
Oh, yeah. That's what happened. So,
Okay. It requires.
yeah. We
Was
don't
that
have
your
anyone
defense?
else to kill.
I think we should get at least 4.
No, did you try and kill Soren as the lunatic?
I tried to kill Robert.
Oh, okay.
Why the evil team wouldn't let that go through and make me continue to think I'm the demon, I'm not entirely sure.
That was the night Simon died too, right?
Right. I didn't pick Simon.
So unless they had a pressing reason to take out Simon,
right,
and didn't know what I was, I don't know.
Okay. It requires 4 to get Søren on the chopping block. I will start the countdown for Søren.
And if we assume it's Helle who changed it up, why didn't Helle just let it continue to go through?
This demon is a lunatic.
I'll also say I
6
kind of,
votes, that is enough.
I
Søren's
do
on the
think it
chopping
is a
block.
leech game just based on Ken's reaction when he didn't die. It was, I don't know how many people clocked it. It was, what is this? Like, oh my goodness. Like what was
Exaggerated.
going to happen?
I have no idea what you're on about.
So do we think it's
Oh.
atheist
I
or
got a
leech
1.
marionette?
I got a 1 last
Oh.
night. Nobody wants to talk.
If
Are
it
there
is
any
Leech
more
Marionette, then we
nominations?
don't kill Helle.
Right, we don't kill Helen.
So,
We
on
don't
the
need to
countdown
decide that till
from
we're down
5.
to final
Any
3.
more nominations?
Yeah.
And it would make sense putting the marionette in between the real demon and the fake demon.
And by this, Søren, he has been executed. And he dies. You can all go to your rooms.
What do you gossip?
Matthew did.
Oh, good.
Oh, right. Maybe it is a leech game. I don't know. So, God, why do I join games that are like 15 players? Oh, I don't have the stamina for that. To be honest, yeah, I don't think I would. I would rather have lost to Leech an hour ago, I think. Oh well.
And welcome back to town. You are going to learn that Stephen has died. And I will give you 5 minutes for whispering.
Thank you, Helle.
Alright, so my possible, well, it would depend on how everyone's info tracks. My possible leech host targets are Elliot, Matthew, and depending on her info, Grow.
I would put me down as a potential
Yeah.
leech target. The thing is, if we trust both Ned and Chris about being outsiders,
Shell, do you want to chat?
then my
And
information.
Brody.
Yes, Ken, where?
Yeah, we got in my room.
All right.
Alright, Nick, can I actually talk to you in your room real quick?
Thing.
Alright.
Does anyone want to chat?
I would like to talk to Ned.
Chris, I can talk to you.
Alright.
Ivan?
Unless someone else wants to.
Yours? Okay.
I'll go to my room. Anyone wants to chat?
If we got a leech, we got 3 outsiders, and in which case that's got to be our lunatic, our puzzle master, our goon. And those 3 places have to be what they say they are.
If Stephen was actually the poppy grower, it could be the leech has actually got a host of one of the evil players and not realised it at first.
It could be, but my claim that those 3 are the outsiders would still apply.
Yeah.
Okay, so then what would you have? You'd have Michelle would have to be the marionette. Ken would have to be the leech.
There's still 2 more.
Steve would,
What about a gambler who's not been doing much gambling?
Who did we kill yesterday?
Me?
Soren. So Soren would have to be probably Pit Hag from what we were talking about yesterday.
What did we talk about yesterday?
Where about your information not being right and having been dreamed as either Pit Hag or Monk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that would have to be our pit. So what we want to know is whether anyone was Pit Hag last night.
I was Pit Hagged into the gambler.
Okay. Why don't you get? You could always gamble yourself tonight as being the storyteller or something.
I just like playing now. Edgar, do you want to chat? Yeah, Matthew, do you want to chat as well?
Grow.
Nick,
you're the one person I don't have anything for on my grimoire.
Okay, Ken, we can chat.
Should we go talk, Elliot, or do you want to talk here?
I will go
I
to you,
don't
Ken.
mind, your choice.
I'll stay here for a
We
minute.
can
Go to
talk
my
here.
room.
I don't think it doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm the flower girl. I've last night my info ended up with only Ken being my final yes.
So your info's good. So you're not. You're not drunk. I would assume.
Did
what?
Matthew gossip? He was the gossip yesterday.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did. I would lean more. I think I'm the better kill today, than just to get rid of that world.
I mean,
do we have 6 players alive at the moment?
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what 3 of them could be poisoned. Each poisoned, right?
Are we better off
And
not
there's a puzzle
killing to
master
get
on.
down to 5?
Yeah.
what did you gamble last night, Elliot?
You know I was Pit Hagged into the Pixie,
Oh yeah.
and Pixie doesn't gamble.
You
So-
saw an empath. I still think it's atheist and it's just.
I do as well. It's just all coming out too neatly everywhere. I mean, the
Well,
only
would it
way
not be you then if you were pit hagged into a pixie that saw an empath? The pit hag doesn't choose what you'd see as the pixie.
No.
Unless he could also be puzzle drunk.
Yeah. But we've got to kill these people who are either puzzle drunk or there's
Yeah.
no way of knowing if somebody's puzzle
Yeah.
drunk or if they're the leech. So we just got to kill everyone who's giving wrong information.
We can't kill them all.
Yeah, but you would not pit hag someone into a pixie unless you absolutely knew that they weren't going to get good information. So the only reason for doing it is if somehow someone, I suppose the leech knew I was drunk because they picked me, or there's a poisoner.
So the only way they knew you were drunk is if the leech picked you. Yeah, that makes sense. And there's no poisoner because there's a marionette or a pit hag. So you're the one to kill.
There's 3 minions though.
Oh, there's three. Oh, 3 minions.
Like,
Sorry,
there's
I only
still
missed 2.
poisoner.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
So,
I think you're defending. If you're good, you're defending not killing yourself when you know you've got wrong information. Which everyone who's got wrong information, we have to kill. It just.
I'm not particularly. I'm saying I've had wrong information. Matthew's had wrong information.
And Nick had wrong
Take your pick.
information.
Michelle, how many people told you that you were the marionette? You're muted.
You're muted. Nobody?
Well, somebody told me they told you you were the marionette.
Yeah.
Was it you, Stephen?
No.
Oh.
Did you
No,
tell
but I wish
me?
you said that. Would be fun.
Is there a... Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's
If we
fine
believe
with
there
guys.
is a leech, could the leech just have sunk a kill to...
Yep.
So, Ned told me that he told Michelle that she was the marionette because he thought that he was the vigor mortis. I don't know. It like all these things make sense, but it certainly would be awesome if you had the demon, the marionette, and then the lunatic.
Yeah.
Because then even the poor marionette doesn't even know that they're not the atheist.
I think it was just a very clever play from Helle to not kill King, then can't rule out the marionette possibility. I still think it's an atheist game, personally.
Something I was talking with Brody on this. Does anyone have any mechanical reason not to trust Chris being the goon? Because the problem I've got, I was the balloonist, and I've got Ned, Chris, and Robert. Now, Robert is a dreamer who's confirming Ned as the lunatic. And then I've got Chris, who's the goon, so that gives me 2 outsiders.
Brody?
No, but he means in his balloonist picks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In my balloon, I can only have 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't think you're the leech host though, because Ken, empath info the first two nights was pointing at you, which would be bad. I mean, would be a bad idea, I think, to try to make you think it was.
Did anyone hear Ken's info before he came out publicly as the?
Yes.
In which case, it would be bad. Then, okay, yes.
Yeah, I spoke to him day 2, and he said he got an empath reading of 1 twice, and was more inclined to believe it was Nick out of the 2 of them.
I think Matthew's leech host.
Are there any nominations?
I think Matthew's either the leech host or we have a still active poisoner.
Yeah.
Or Helle is just arbitrarily not killing people for accurate gossips.
Yeah. So, what are you going?
Or the demon sunk a killer, if we believe we have a demon. Correct? Yeah.
I just realized an interesting thing. The gossip that Matthew made on day 1 is that there is a sober and healthy atheist, and if that is the case, then she could just choose to not kill because of that, because she could break the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but she most likely would do.
Yeah, he wouldn't confirm that on day 1.
Yeah, I thought of gambling Michelle as the atheist, but then I thought if she was the atheist, there's no way that gamble would go the way it should.
Yeah, and because I was unsure about there being an atheist, I've only gossiped those 2 times. Last night and first night.
What did you
I
gamble last
think-
night?
Last night was I am the gossip.
Yeah. I mean, Matthew, if I didn't think that you were leech host, then I would say you could gossip that there was a goon in play to try and confirm me. But
It's
because I
not the
believe that
worst
you're-
idea in the world.
Yeah, it's just.
So, looking at the numbers, guys, I would say we don't kill tonight.
Oh.
So we don't execute today, because obviously if we execute today, that brings us to 4 tomorrow, and we can't execute tomorrow.
So Matthew should gossip.
Guys, do we have any nominations?
Yeah. I will. Well, should I gossip goon or something different?
Yeah, gossip the
I would. Oh no.
Or do you?
I
Well,
will second call for nominations.
Jennifer, we're gonna wake up to.
If
Oh,
we're not
gossip
killing
something.
today,
I'll gossip.
why would we
I'll do
gossip?
that. I'll gossip. Chris.
Yeah. Well,
What
that.
did you say? What did you say?
That's got to be true. No, if we don't kill, then
I
we've got to
gossip.
kill without
Chris
four.
is the goon.
Okay.
Well,
By
if.
that the day has ended, you can all go to your rooms.
Huh?
So either Nick, Matthew, or Elliot is getting dodgy info. Elliot seemed a bit weird about dying. I don't know. I've been thinking the whole time, not paying attention. There are only 2 minions. Stupid me. Nobody was pit hacked last night, or nobody says they were, which possibly means Soren was the monk. And if Robert's getting good information, which means Soren was the pit hag. I think Gro's been getting true information. She could be evil though. Matthew, why would you still not gossip, even if there's 2? I don't know. I think you would still gossip because you're going to get information, even if it's wrong. I don't like a gambler not gambling though, especially in a big game like this.
And welcome back to town. This has nearly been a joyful night. Ah, well, not for everyone. Elliot has died. You will get 4 minutes for whispering.
All right.
Again.
Bro, you want to talk?
Sure.
I was going to
Too
say
much.
to you before, like, people want to have a chat with me.
Go to Mike quick.
Yes.
I do think Matthew was leech host then.
I was hoping to talk to Matthew, Edgar, and Gro, but Gro's got off.
Gro might have. Oh wait, Gro's talking to Steven.
Yeah, Gro's talking to Steven.
I think Gro's a click. I don't know what Gro's information is, but the way it was framed earlier, when she gave me her information earlier, I don't think she could have been showing that it's entirely possible that Ken's good and Helle is just covering up that whole marionette thing we were talking about. Ken, what was your info like? I know we're talking a lot about you. And
Yeah, no, that's okay. I got a 0 last night.
Wouldn't the demon try to kill an empath?
I think maybe there's a lot on me that I'm still Oh, we can keep
That's true.
Well, it's
Helle,
either Ken's leech or it's atheist, isn't it, at this point? So
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah.
I'm fine with going after Matthew, and then
Gotta go for Matthew.
I think if it's not Matthew, we'll go for Helle tomorrow because
yeah.
the way I'm looking at it, I don't think it's Nick, just based off our conversation. Grow, I would need her info.
I've not got enough evil things on my room to do 4 evils.
So
And Edgar, I don't think they would pinhack him into the Poppy Grower if
Brody,
he was a host.
Brody, who do you think you made Puzzle Master drunk then? If it's not, because I think if there's a leech, there's 2 drunks.
My immediate thought is that for Puzzle Master drunk, I think I made Steven, Ayahu, the Puzzle Master drunk Poppy Grower. So Evil would have known each other. They turn Steven into a snitch. And then, you know what? That pattern actually really makes me think it's just Helle.
I think the only thing about that is if there were evil people and they got info, I would think one of them would bluff as a Poppy Grower.
Yeah.
Or it was an evil team with the Poppy Grower not knowing each other and made a snitch in order for the minions to get bluffs. That would be believable.
Yeah.
But then that means Steven's not.
Way too many coincidences. I just think it's.
No, I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've also got the situation. I mean, unless I was poisoned at just the right time and Helle plays in just the right way, I've got 2 outsiders on my list.
And you've got the same thing with me that I have to be
before the full thing.
poisoned at just the right time to the empath.
Yeah.
Well, I'll make a case for.
Oh God, of course, yes, because you did empath, didn't you?
I got empath as my pixie, yeah.
Okay, guys, it is time for you to discuss in town further on, and then start.
I have no idea what's going on.
Hey, I have an idea. Maybe there are 2 lunatics, and that Ken thinks that he's the leech.
Is that possible? I mean, is it possible?
Yeah,
If it's an atheist, yeah.
If there's an atheist, the storyteller can cheat.
Storyteller could put 3 lunatics in play. They really wanted to.
Maybe we're all
They
lunatics.
could put 14 in.
No.
Well, that's true. I mean, I think we gotta kill Matthew just to clear it. But
Just to rule that out.
I think there's minions in here that know they're minions, which I think would rule out there being 2 lunatics, possibly.
Who do you think are the minions?
Steve is still pushing on the atheist thing, which I'm not too keen on.
Steve's my grandmother.
He says he's your grandmother. Yeah. Okay.
I dreamed him.
There's no other way of me to know what Brody told us.
I'll defend Steve here. He asked to talk to me right away. Well, Michelle came out as atheist. Then Steve said, "All right, Brody, come to me." I went to him. He said, "Oh, I'm your grandmother. I think you just made the atheist puzzle master drunk." So that's how he confirmed.
Okay, fair enough then.
Ned, who was your 2 minions you were given?
I was never given a minion. Because there's Poppy Grower never told anything.
Yeah, there's nothing on the script, so you don't have to give the lunatic any.
But then when I heard the Poppy Grower was no longer the Poppy Grower and I still didn't get any names, that was a red flag.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm not.
Well, it's only if the lunatic, it's only if the Poppy Grower dies that you learn.
But
Poppy Grower never. Edgar's.
Yeah. What?
Edgar's still alive.
Died.
I think I was saying this once. It was someone just pinhead after Soren died.
Also could be a reason to turn somebody into a Poppy Grower, but then the demon would have killed them.
Yeah.
My immediate thought, like, assuming it's not an atheist game, I think I made Steve and Puzzle Master drunk, so Evil just learned who each other were.
Yeah, I think that's very likely because they pegged, well, assuming there's an evil teams, and they pegged somebody into the poppy grower, so they didn't actually know that there was a poppy grower. Like, they thought there wasn't.
We could try kill me again. I don't know if that's.
That seems like an awful idea, you evildoer.
Okay, are there any more nominations?
Matthew,
Any
maybe nominate
nominations?
yourself. Then.
Yeah,
I
I'm
nominate
on
myself.
Matthew nominates Matthew. Your accusation and defense.
Yeah, at this point, if it is a leech game, I'm a probable host. So just to clear that world, probably killing me is the best bet here.
Okay, it requires 3 to get Matthew on the chopping block.
Are people planning to vote? Because I'm the first to vote.
I think we should get
I'm not
three
seeing
on
votes.
this.
Yeah, why, people show your hands if you're voting.
I mean, I'll use it dead if I have to.
Edgar's still alive. He can use his.
I will start the countdown for Matthew.
I know. I'd rather wait too.
Why is nobody voting?
I'll use one. I'll use one of mine.
Edgar.
Okay.
Edgar, put your hand up.
Leave it up, Steve.
Okay, there we go. Fine. Edgar, what is your problem?
I'm confused. The first game of the year, and I'm confused.
Just do what you're told.
And Rose put her hand down and looked for me.
Thanks, Ned.
Almost, that is enough. Matthew is on the chopping block.
I think this is the first time Steve's played, so we should probably not make him use his vote.
Yeah, that was a mistake, but I still like 4 votes on Matthew.
Are there any more nominations?
I nominate Nick.
Ken nominates Nick.
This is
Your
Leech,
accusation?
No, I'm the empath. The one is only coming up on Nick. Nick is, I think, for some reason we've ruled Nick out. I think Nick is a better kill than Matthew. And if you want, you haven't. Oh, frozen. Sorry, I was frozen. No, yeah, Nick is a better choice. If you want the day to continue.
And Nick, your defense?
Leech panic.
If you want the day to continue, the day will definitely end when we execute.
Is there anything more to add? Then I will start the countdown. It requires 5 to get Nick on the chopping block, 4 for a tie.
Definitely don't tie.
Free plays you know they're evil.
And someone tried to draft me into the evil players team, to be honest.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
No, that's why I'm trolling you.
There we go.
Yeah, there's our
3 votes. That is not enough.
But it's still one more evil, though.
Are there any more nominations?
Yeah.
How many votes did we get? We did get 4.
Marionette.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not quite enough to. But yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it?
Sorry, Michelle. I'm marking you as evil now.
You know. Second call for nominations.
I'm good with Matthew dying now.
Yeah.
Basically, I am too.
I'm sorry I doubted you, Helle.
And by this, Matthew has been executed, and he dies, and so does Ken.
There we go.
And the good team have won.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Makes up for you
I was
costing me
convinced
the
it was
evil win.
Atheist game.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You might want to mute everyone again and
Yeah,
go over.
I'm actually glad that so many people actually thought that I was the evil one. Okay. First, I was actually going to make an atheist game, but then when we got up to more players, I chose not to. Okay, but I so much happened in this one, but we will try to go through it all. I will share my screen. Okay. Share. This. And just a moment, just need to fix this one. So we have to kick this out. out. Yes. Okay. So first of all, we have Grow, your poisoner, and Grow, you started the poisoning Nick. I think the first 3 nights you poisoned Nick until he was made into the mutant. And then you poisoned, if I remember correct, you went down to Elliot. And you poisoned Elliot the day he was turned into the pixie. So I had to give him wrong information. And at the point when he was turned into the pixie, there were only the gossip townsfolk and then mutants. So I gave him the empath, because Kent was claiming to be the empath. And after that, you at some point poisoned the snitch, and then you poisoned Elliot again. But you didn't really have anyone to poison at that time. And then you had Matthew. He was chosen as the leech host. So his gossip would never go off. And he only gossiped the first night and then the last 2 nights, I think. And then you had Stephen. He started as the puppy grower, and he was the puzzle drunk as you started guessing. So that is why the good team did learn, or not the good team, the evil team did learn each other, but of course not the lunatic, because why not? I was planning on, if the puppy grower had died, then I was going to tell Ned some minion information, and I was going to tell him that Ken, or not that Michelle was his marionette. And then I think I was going to give him either Søren or Gro as the minion. And then you had the goon, Chris. He was never chosen, so he never changed alignment. And you died pretty early on. And then Søren, your pithag, he actually had quite fun. He first changed Stephen into the snitch, so that way. And at this time, Gro, Brody, the sailor Edgar chose Brody, and I chose Brody to be sailor drunk. And that night, Søren changed Stephen into the snitch. Because he was puzzle drunk, then they shouldn't have learned anything. But because the puzzle master was drunk, then the puzzle master's ability doesn't work, and then the snitch wasn't drunk that night. So therefore, the evil team did get bluff rolls when this happened. And then you picked I think you picked Nick to be the mutant.
Yeah.
And then you picked Elliot to be the pixie, and he was poisoned and therefore got the empath.
Yeah, I picked Edgar's second, and then Nick, and then Elliot.
Oh yeah, you also had Edgar. You picked Edgar into the puppy grower, and then you picked Nick into the mutant. And Nick had learned 3 times of information, so he didn't get his 4th. But of course, it was bollocks because, yeah, he was poisoned all the time. And then you had this.
And Nick could actually the first day have said he was a mutant and not get killed because he was poisoned.
Yeah, also that. Except that you didn't poison him when he was mutant, then you swapped it.
No, I poisoned him. I poisoned him 4 days.
Okay, 4 days. Yeah, but after that, he could not have. But he didn't break badness. I didn't hear it. Or didn't claim to be an outsider. And then you have Steve, the grandmother, and you got right information. You saw Brody as your little grandchild. And then you have Edgar. He started as the sailor. And each time, I nearly made the player you chose drunk, because you only chose good players. And I think it was the last night when you chose Snake Charmer, I made you drunk, Edgar, at that point.
Okay, yeah.
So otherwise, you chose first
I chose Stephen first, then
Stephen
Brody,
first, and then Brody,
and then Simon.
And then Simon, yeah. And there, the first two times I made Brody and I made Stephen drunk. And then when you chose Simon, I made you drunk.
Yeah.
And then your dreamer, he learned right information with all the people he chose. So Robert, you chose. Who did you choose first?
Eve.
Steve, yeah, you got grandmother and poison, I think.
Mhm.
And then you chose Søren, you got monk or pit hag. And Søren had just received bluff rolls where one of them was monk. And I didn't know what he was bluffing as. And then you chose Ned, where you learned lunatic or vigor mortis. And then you died. And Elliot started out as your... you were the gambler. So first night you gambled yourself. Then you went for the safe ones. You gambled Matthew as the gossip, and you gambled Edgar as the puppy grower. And then you gambled Michelle as the atheist where you died. Was that true?
No, I never gambled Michelle as the atheist because I thought if she really was an atheist, you were never going to admit to that.
You gambled Ned as the lunatic, and that was the night you died.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the snake charm was Simon. You picked Steve.
I picked Matthew first night, Brody, and Stephen.
Yeah, Matthew, Brody, and Stephen. Yes. And yeah, Ned was your lunatic, vigor mortis, that just got 3 bluff rolls. You didn't get any information. I think I gave you Raven Keeper. I gave you...
Raven Keeper. You gave me Raven Keeper, Seamstress, and Mutant.
Yeah. That was the ones. And then Michelle, your atheist, she was the marionette, but I only think she learned it very late in the game that she was the marionette. No, you learned it early?
Mm-hmm. First day, I told her.
And
but then I was like, no, well, I guess you're not.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it was just the wrong team then.
But I figured out earlier after that it actually was Ken.
Okay. And then you had Ken, your leech, and you followed along with Ned the first night, but when you chose Robert, you didn't choose Robert. You instead chose Simon. And then you just made all of the rest of the night kills. You made all the night kills. And then you had Nick that started as the balloonist, and he got wrong information because he was poisoned all the time. So first I gave you Robert as the demon, and then I gave you Chris the goon as the minion, and then I gave you Ned as a townsfolk. But yeah, he was the lunatic, so he was an outsider. And then you have Brody, your puzzle master, that was very puzzled during the whole game about what was going on. And you tried to guess if Michelle had been the puzzle dog. She could have been, but she was poisoned from the marionette because she was a marionette. And that was the game.
No. Yeah, I asked about the puzzler atheist interaction so many times, and I think we came up with about 4 different answers.
Yep. I'd just like to say hello to everyone watching on Twitch.
Hi, Twitch.
I'm still not 100% sure what happens if there is a poisoned atheist.
Well, there we go then. Yeah. I'm not sure I was completely wrong. I was fooled for virtually the whole game. Got a bit exciting at the end there, I suppose. I don't think I have the brain capacity for these bigger games. I'm not sure that I think like the idea of the atheist. Would I have been happier if we'd have just killed Helle night 2? Quite possibly, I think. Yeah, there we go. That's it. I'll do.